Yo. Hi, everyone. Let me move this a little bit out of the way. Hi. What is up? Let's see if people want to join this. Maybe they will. Hey, what's up, Mud Kit? Sounds good. Okay, cool. What's up, everyone? Hey! It says 0 viewers, which is weird because people are typing. So, I guess that'll update in a minute. So, hi. I can't see how many people are on, but hello. Also, my camera's like not mirrored. It's like, if I go this way, it's going the opposite way, which I guess is right. It's correct. It's weird for me. Hello. Okay, now I can see that there's people here. Awesome. Hey, what's up, you guys? All right. Oh, you probably don't want to look at Streamlabs. You guys want to look at this? It's just like, that's awkward. So hi. Hey, so today, I hope you all had a chance to listen to Fine. It'd be really cool if you did. If you didn't, go do it right now. So otherwise, you're probably going to be really confused. I was kidding. But yeah. Oh, what is happening? Okay, maybe now. Okay, there we go. Now everything's the same size. It's 5 people. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, hope you guys like the new song. Now I know the stream is working. Yeah, I really hope you guys like it. So thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate it a lot. Fine was fire. Thank you. So yeah, let's get right into this. This is, as you guys can see, quite a beast of a session. Let me open everything up because there's a lot here. Oh, I guess that's it. So yeah, let's start. I'm really excited to do this. If you guys have any questions at all, just stop me. Just be like, Daniel, stop. Or if you want me to go back and go over something, that's cool too. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starts right away with this bass sound. So yeah, that's how the song starts. So this whole section, I don't have it anymore, but I used to have this other file that was very similar to this. It was the first like 40 seconds of the song, and it sounded a little bit different than this. It honestly sounded way shittier because I used like way worse instruments at the time, and last year I really got the chance to like work on this production and do it again. Yeah, sorry, this isn't going to be the best quality listening for you guys, so I am sorry, just because the sound is, I can't manage to get the sound going through my interface into OBS, so I am sorry. But yeah, you guys will still get a basic idea of how I made this song, which is cool. So yeah, this whole idea started with me and Vinny just kind of looping stuff over and over. I had already written the song at this point. I didn't think the two were going to be connected. We were actually planning on writing a whole different thing to it, but we never did. So I used it here. It sounds cool. So this bass, it's bounced down, but it used to it's a mixture of a few different sounds, but mainly it's this actually just basic Logic sound, like this Liverpool bass. wanted a really like punchy bass feel, something that was really punchy, but also felt very like alternative. Um, so it was cool.
Are you kidding me? What are you doing?
Well,
Are you bleeding? Are you bleeding?
so much stuff is happening right now. Yeah, and so I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's this riddle. There's this little red line. So I can remove this. I can remove this, and it'll go. So I don't know if you guys hear the difference, but with it, it does that. Do I use Splice? Yes, I do use Splice. I do use Splice. I love Splice. Splice is awesome. So yeah, that's kind of how the song starts with that like bass stuff. That sound is. Sorry for all the noise in the back. There's a lot of people in my house right now. But I don't even know what this is. I think I just played something like really high. There's like this weird bass sound. I pitched it up. So maybe I could see what I did with it. Oh, well, now it's just a. Let's see without this what it sounds like. Okay, so it's just like this weird sound. But yeah, what is Splice? Splice is like it's like it's like a library for a bunch of different sounds and samples. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. Hey Dash, it's my dog. But yeah, what's really cool about that sound though is that it starts in the right ear. I don't know if you guys can see over here, but it starts in the right ear, and then by the end of it transfers to the left ear. It's this kind of just cool little transition sound to when the 808 and the strings come in. So this orchestration I'm actually very proud of. As you can see, there's a lot of string stuff going on. These are the original MIDI files that we had bounced down and then mixed with some other string samples. It's all fake strings. It's a mixture of this that I had made and plus some samples that I really chopped up for Splice, from Splice. So just listen to these strings for a minute. It's cool. So yeah, that's that. I just thought that sounds so cool. Like it's like these big, like I don't even know what kind of strings, but they sound cool. So yeah. Also, feel free to ask questions because I really don't know like what to talk about or what I'm talking about. So if there's like specific things that you guys want to know, I kind of just think like, oh, like whatever, like this is how I made the song. But I mean, like, you guys might want to know some more stuff. So yeah. One sec. So yeah, I think the strings are really cool on their own. So yeah, that's kind of what comes in at first is just this bass and these strings. Yeah, I'll definitely post some more instrumentals. I definitely will. right. What instrument did I learn how to play? The first instrument I learned how to play was drums. But yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on all these comments. It's a lot. Yeah, drums, then piano, then a bit of guitar, and then some bass and uke. Yeah, so we got these little sound effects that just kind of carry everything along. Drums are fun.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we got the
Let's go.
so that is a mixture of
Let's go. Let's go.
some splice samples of people saying "Let's go."
Let's go.
I don't know who those people are, and then this is me saying it,
Let's go.
but pitched down. So let's see what that sounds like without anything. What did I sound like?
Let's go. Let's go.
That's funny. Erin's here now. She didn't want to watch me before, but
Let's go.
I don't think I did anything for her. And this looks like
Oh
Let's go.
no. How old? Oh God.
Let's go.
What's really amazing.
I'm doing something.
Sorry. It's up until yesterday.
It's crazy. Haven't even gone through the first like 2 minutes of the song. Okay, so let's get started on this. Let's do the drums. The drums were a lot of fun for this. I think they sound really cool too. Yeah, that's all just splice stuff cut up and then whatever into need a Discord server. I've been told that before. I'm working on it. I promise. I'm working on it. I promise I am. I am working on it. Yeah, I would love to do that. That would be really cool. I'm gonna do that one day. I promise. So yeah, we have. Oh, I almost forgot about the guitar. So I think that's just me playing this and then pitching it up and down an octave. As you can tell, in no way is that perfectly played at all. But I don't know. I don't know why I didn't re-record it. I just guess I thought it sounded cool. So I was just like, whatever. It sounds cool. And then this happens a few times throughout the song. We have this little... Might be one of my favorite parts of the song. It happens 4 times throughout the song. I love it. It's so cool. And actually, this isn't even the final Logic session. I just realized that. I don't have the final Logic session, just because we mixed it on Jackson's computer. But this is what... That's what the original electric piano sounded like, but we changed it so it wasn't as like that. I know a lot of you guys are curious about this section, so let me go right into it.
It can be difficult, but also fun. Lots of fun. This shit's typical.
Now you guys want to hear about that. So the vocal chain is actually pretty simple. We had changed it since mixing. A lot of mixing things have changed, but this is like the final production of it. So I have a whole folder of this song called Weird Voices, which I actually have in a few songs. I have a few songs with folders that have weird voices. So this is Weird Voices.
Fun, lots of fun.
As you can hear, that's a mixture of just me screaming, making weird voices, and let's just solo a random one, and I'll fully embarrass myself for a second.
Fun, lots of fun.
Like, that's like pitched down, and like it sounds weird. I don't even know what this is.
Fun, lots of fun.
I sound like a fucking idiot, but like, it adds like those textures.
Fun, lots of fun.
It's a big trick that I learned from Queen, actually. They would just record layers and layers and layers, these operatic sounding vocals until it sounded like chilling. It's cool.
Fun, lots of fun.
It's one of me screaming. I want to see which one that is. I think it's this one. I just screamed it.
Fun, lots of fun.
I think it's actually pitched up too. A lot of these are pitched in different ways, so.
Fun, lots of fun.
As you can tell, those are a little bit like chipmunky. And then to go along with that, we have these electric guitars, this piano. It's like sneaky piano. I like the piano in this song because it happens very infrequently, and whenever it does, it's just like very sneaky. It's cool. And then the 808. I don't even know if you guys can hear the 808, so I'll kind of turn it up for right now. So that's doing the same thing as the piano, just down many octaves. We have drums. That's cool. Mom. Hey, Mom. I'm on like a live stream right now.
Hey, everybody.
Mom says hi. It's more than noise thing. Yeah, the drums in that part are cool. Very like... I think I just played that on like a MIDI kit. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, let's keep going.
I'm used to typical, but now I'm done, now I'm done.
You get these kind of alternative guitars and this organ. Hey!
Each time I'm just gonna.
Here we go. Then we go into the chorus.
Or each time I'm just gonna lose. I thought I was fine. Everything was fine.
Alright, so a lot comes in there. We have these big drums from the beginning. So yeah, that's that's how we kind of deal with that. Q quiet dash down.
Dashy, stop.
And
Dash.
forgot about that part. That's really cool. Otherwise, all the instruments are kind of the same. The strings come in back with their part. Right, yeah. So that's kind of the production and the chorus. A lot of wrangly guitars, a lot of big drums. Yeah, and big bass. The chorus is pretty simple instrumentation. I mean, instrumentation-wise, there's just a lot going on with each instrument, I guess. We have that bass come back in. This weird sound effect. I don't even know what that is. I think I found it on... That must be a splice sound. Oh! I know what this is. Here, if I can... For a second... Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. So, I think what I had done is... Yeah, I had slowed down the clip. Because I wanted it to have a longer tail. So, see how it's kind of like that? So, it was like, wing. So, I wanted it to be like, and like really ring out weirdly. So, I stretched. Hear how it kind of has like a weird ring to it? Yeah, it's just because I stretched it out a tiny bit more. Yeah, and then this second verse, we have...
Can it be hard? Yes, it can be hard. Damn it, it's so hard. Now I'm full.
That weird drum break thing. So let's go through it. We have the organ. Yeah, we have these other guitars come in. Yeah, so those are the guitars in the second verse. I know the drums are a little different, so I'll go over that. So we have this. So all that is this just that sound, this sound, and whatever this is. Oh, that's just something I like sped up. That's a loop I found that I had ferociously sped up.
Can be hard. Damn it, it's so hard. Now I'm falling. I'm so used to falling that I throw down my cards. I thought I could play this game.
Yeah, that's pretty much the verse.
Game where I had everything to lose. I thought I was fine. Everything was mine. Why were you so kind? I'm telling you. I'm really fucking fine.
Okay, so there we have more strings come in along with this hi-hat. That hi-hat I actually stole from another song of mine, but the loop, I think it's a Logic loop that I like cut up and spliced, or not spliced, but and like sliced apart and like, but can't remember what other song I used it on, but I know I stole it from something. Here it is. Might be Everybody Knows. It's possible. Who knows? But yeah. So we have that like trap hi-hat coming in. Yeah, so originally this was just a very, very rock song. There are no strings. At least in the demo before Fine was what we knew it was gonna be. Is probably what the chorus would have sounded like. Probably would have sounded something like this. It's still cool, but it's just lacking like so much energy, you know? So that's where you kind of have to make the decision to add some like more modern elements into like a rock song, like a trap hi-hat, where you don't necessarily hear trap hi-hats in rock songs. That's not like normal thing. Like trap and rap, obviously people have fused those two together, but just not really something you hear all the time. So it really is nice to use that as kind of an energy lift. And then these strings, like you have these huge orchestral strings that could be its own composition on its own. So with that, you just get so much more in the mix, and it brings so much more energy. Yeah, let's get to this bridge. So this is the one time that there's actually piano and like being not the lead part of the song, but it goes. And what's this? This must be another guitar. So with that goes. How old was I when I made my first song? So when I had fully written, and when I say produced, I mean like on GarageBand, and I used like a GarageBand drum loop and recorded like the worst guitar in my vocal. If you count that, I made my first song when I was in third grade. Second grade. I remember every single word to it, and I remember exactly how it goes. And I could so play it for you guys right now, but you guys are never going to hear it because it's awful, so I'm sorry. I also remember when Daniel had 60 monthly listeners. My goal for 2022 is 100,000. I think we can do it. So yeah, this is just kind of a big build-up part. This is also where we get that signature mellotron that I put in a lot of songs. Yeah. So yeah, let's just. I know what it is. So that weird sound effect that I showed you guys in the beginning, that's, oh, never mind. Not that bass sound, but it's a similar bass sound that I had pitched up. Sorry for the confusion. That tick that you guys hear was in the recording of the vocal take I used, and it only happened once in the vocal take. There was just one little tick, and it happened after. I'll just say there was like a tick or something that happened in the background that sounded like this, or okay, it was just one of them. So it was just like, so that just happened. I don't know what it was, but that sound had happened, and yeah. I just ended up making it like sound like a ticking sound. Just because why not? Here, the only thing that's added in this last chorus, oh, actually there's two things that are added, and they're both to just build high energy. I really like I really like each chorus to be different in a song. When there's things that, how old was I when I made my first song on Logic Pro X? When I made it, the first full song I made on Logic Pro X was Home, actually. Home, and then I think Good Times. Could be wrong about that. I am pretty sure that those were the first two songs that I had made on Logic. Home, I think, was the first song I made on Logic, though. I never thought I was going to release it, too, because I was like, okay, this is the first song I'm making on Logic. Like, whatever, this is going to suck. Jackson's calling me right now. Hey, what's up, buddy? Got you. Peace. Jackson's coming over here right now, actually. So, yeah, I have to send him my address. But yeah, we're almost at the end of this song, so let's do it. So that sound comes in for the last chorus, just because I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'll crank it for right now. It's kind of quiet, and if you can see on the EQ here, it's actually mostly just high end, because I really wanted that just like disgusting high end sound to really like Castaway's remix was pretty good. Oh, thanks. I forgot about that shit. I honestly forgot about that. That's so funny. But yeah, so that comes in along with these crashes that go with the snare. That crash trick is a production tool I had picked up from some Kanye songs, because what he'll do is he uses kind of this, I don't want to say 80s effect, because it's not an 80s effect, but he'll take drum samples and cut them really short, and so it sounds like half like a real drum, but half like electronic. It's like really cool, and that's kind of the vibe I wanted for the drums. I wanted it to sound not electronic at all. I wanted it to sound like a rock drum set, but I was really going for this kind of just very, very alt, crunchy drum sound. Very similar to the drums from My Eyes, I think I was going for with this one. So yeah. Let's see what happens in this last chorus. The vocal take that took me the longest to record was that very last. Fine. I had recorded that maybe 60 times before I decided that was the perfect one, because that's a different one than the ones that play throughout the rest of the songs. I was like, the last one needs to be like distraught and like in pain. So yeah, I had recorded that many times. Yeah, so that's pretty. Oh, and then there's of course the. I don't know if did anyone catch the Easter egg? Before I pointed out, there is an Easter egg in this song. I know someone caught it, but you love the drum pattern. So I use a mixture of my own drum kit, which is right next to me. I use a lot of splice samples, and I will cut up drum loops. I don't like using loops because I just feel like it's very inauthentic, but what I do is I combine a lot of loops. I'll sample loops, like I'll chop them up and put them specifically how I want to do so. I'm not trying to shit on using loops. People do it all the time. I think it's really cool. A lot of people make music that way. To me, it feels very inauthentic. I want it to be, if I'm making something, I want it to be made by me, you know? And that's just a personal thing for me. I know tons of people that use loops, and I think it's awesome. And I use them too. I just use them in a different way. So, yeah, that was my opinion that you guys didn't ask for. Wait, what? Spam bots? Oh, come on. Wait, was what the one I mentioned in the live at midnight? So yeah, yeah, it was the one I mentioned in the one at midnight. Oh, I just realized. Here, I'll play the chorus. I'll play where it is, and if you guys can find it, cool. So it just played. That was the Easter egg. It's a little piece of the Forgottens. That's this. So that's the melody, obviously. If you're wondering what's underground, and well, I mean the last note is different, but yeah. So that's the brass section. So that's playing the. Yeah. That's a little nod to the Forgottens right there, which actually the Forgottens was that chorus melody was a nod to that chorus melody was actually a nod to a previous song that I have since taken off Spotify called Down by the River, but that song is now off of Spotify. That song I'm definitely going to redo. If you guys are curious about any songs that I'm going to redo in the future, Down by the River is definitely going to be one of them. I'm going to do it with a friend, though, because I have a really cool idea for it. Yeah. Might even put that one out before the summer. Who knows? So, yeah. And then, yeah, this last chorus, I just wanted everything to be going on. Let's see how many tracks are playing at once in this chorus at one time. Let's see. Let's go down in a line. I won't even select multiple things. I just want to see at any given time how many tracks are playing. Okay, 38. That's actually not that bad. So there's 38 tracks playing at once at the end. I liked that. That was cool. I had done that because I thought, yeah, it was cool. What's this? You got these guitars back from the beginning. I'm gonna play for you guys the end of this, like just the instruments, because it is really cool. And then you guys might be able to get a little bit more insight to what some stuff sounds like, because it's cool.
Jackson's at the gate.
Okay, thanks. So yeah, that thing happens again. There's this dude, which I think is me just going into a microphone. Let's take off all the effects. Yes, Dad, I'm on a live stream. Yeah, that is me just going into a guitar amp. And it ended up sounding like this. It's a cool little effect at the end. Not even that noticeable, but it's cool. Yeah. That's pretty much it on my end. I don't know if you guys have any questions or anything. I know there's a lot to go through, so I'm sorry if I didn't hit everything. I didn't really go through a lot of the vocals just because we ended up changing a lot of the mix of the vocals, and I actually think I re-recorded the chorus vocal when we were mixing. So this is just the final production that I have on my computer. I don't have the mix. Well, yeah, you guys say hi to my parents. You need the instrumental to find. You know what? You guys got it. I'll do that right now. This should be an instrumental. You know what? I'm gonna do this later. I'll do this later, cause yeah. But I hope you guys liked this. Oh wait, we got some questions. Where'd you get the inspiration for the overall vibe of the song? Yeah, that's a good question. So before it turned into this, a huge inspiration for this song for me. There were a couple. Drum wise, not rhythmically at all. They're actually in they're on two different time signatures, but just completely different drum beats. Just how the drums feel and sound. I wanted it to sound a lot like Holiday by Green Day. It's a great song. Great drum song too. Yeah. And then for the overall vibe, guitar wise, and like those pianos, I was really going off the vibe of the song Uma Thurman by Fall Out Boy. That's one of my favorite songs. I love that song so much. Just like vibe wise, just like that dark modern rock feel. And then level of hypeness and like energy. There's a song by Panic at the Disco called Crazy Equals Genius that just makes me want to drive a car into the side of a building. Because it's a great song. I mean that just because it's like that just level of energy. It's just like, so I wanted that. Yeah. So yeah. I knew that, Justin. Don't worry. I knew that. Yeah. All right. This has been a ton of fun. Thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on Instagram. No, you're good, Justin. Don't worry. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you...
Oh my God. What do you mean?
So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys have any questions, comments, you can comment them on this video. You can reach out to me directly on Instagram. I've changed my username on Instagram actually, so I have to update that on all my websites and shit. So yeah. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. Thank you guys. This has been so much fun. We're gonna do this again with some of the other songs. I want to do it for Today Was Mediocre too. So yeah.